Now, from WPTV, Florida's top-rated television station, this is News Channel 5 at 5:30.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Indian River County, where a brush fire has forced I-95 to shut down. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Dunn.
And I'm Michael Williams. We thank you for staying with us. The stretch of I-95 has been shut down for almost 4 hours
now. This is north and southbound lanes, and they are closed between mile marker 147 and mile marker 156. Once again, this is in Indian River County. Traffic right now is being diverted to exit 160 on the interstate. News Channel 5's Carolyn Schofield joins us now on the phone with the latest on this breaking story. Carolyn?
Kelly and Michael, I just spoke with Melissa Eunice with the Division of Forestry, and she told me that she believes they will be reopening I-95, both north and southbound, shortly. She's unsure exactly what time it will be reopened, but she thinks they will possibly be opening up the lanes once again soon. Now, as far as the fires go, we're still at about 270 acres, 110 acres burning on the east side of I-95, another 160 acres burning on the west side of I-95. Also, a few flames in the median. That's why the road has been closed now for 4 hours. Now, the Division of Forestry tells me that they're still at about a 40% containment level, so still not quite ahead of this fire, but they are getting a better handle on the flames themselves. They are planning to do a little bit more burning of some areas to make sure that those areas are burned out so they can't flare up later on. Now, I can tell you there is still a lot of smoke being pumped up into the air from these fires, and so visibility might still be an issue for drivers, but I'm sure they will just be told to go slow if and when they do reopen I-95. The Division of Forestry's plane is still circling overhead to just see if there's been any spot overs in any new areas where flames are burning. I haven't seen the helicopter from the Division of Forestry for quite a while, so they're possibly not doing any more water drops at this point. But again, still a lot of smoke, though we are being told that possibly soon both north and southbound lanes of I-95 will reopen. Kelly and Michael.
In the meantime, Carolyn, have they been, using the median to turn anybody around, or how long have they had all of these trucks and cars that have been stuck out there now that the interstate was closed?
Well, I can tell you when I was coming up earlier this afternoon, the backups northbound started at about mile marker 142, so a good few miles back from the State Road 60 exit. Cars, there were a few people turning around in the median, but most people were just sitting on the lanes waiting to get through, to get off at State Road 60. Now, if you do have to exit there, you can go all the way down to US 1, of course, and use US 1 as an artery to get northbound. But it is quite a drive, so I think a lot of people are probably tired of sitting in the traffic. And, of course, this happened just a few weeks ago down in Martin County with another brush fire. But really, it's all about the safety of the drivers themselves, visibility issues when there's smoke on the road, and also the safety of all the crews out here that are working so close to the roadways. It would be a very dangerous situation if you had cars flying by at 70 miles an hour, and these crews are working right there, even in the median of the road.
Carolyn, we were just looking at a piece of video with our viewers sent in by you, reporter David Massera. It's fairly ominous looking. In the foreground, you see some homes, and I wanted to ask, you can't get a real sense of the proximity from those photos. Any structures, any homes threatened, or are they well away from the main part of this fire and where firefighters are working?
Now, I can tell you that at this point, no homes or any kind of buildings threatened in this area. It's a pretty rural stretch between Vero Beach and Sebastian. I can tell you, though, when I was back just a few miles south, that there's a huge column of smoke billowing up into the air. So it does look incredibly ominous, especially from the lanes of I-95. You can tell that this is quite a substantial fire that's been burning out here this afternoon.
And only 40% contained at this point. All right, Carolyn Schofield, thank you very much for your live report in Indian River County, where we're hoping the interstate will reopen shortly. We'll let you know when it does.
And we'll keep you posted and have the very latest throughout our broadcast. Moving